right? We're teaching him to learn the wrong way now. I mean, to go the other way.
Does he have the ability to learn?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so you've just decided everything you've done in the past, you're going to suspend that and start rewarding bad behavior. Does he lay around on the couch all day?
Yeah.
Does he whine and complain?
Yes, he does.
Do you allow that to happen?
No, we try to keep getting him to go and do things and find things to do, but I don't know how to stop it. Never had this.
Well, you could take him to dinner. You could take him bowling.
We do stuff like that. He takes him to do stuff all the time.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because that is what you do.
Yeah, that's what we do. You're right.
Now, Amy and Chris say their 19-year-old son has terrorized the family since he moved back home. Well, we're going to find out what he has to say about that, because we're going to meet him next. And there's some interesting posts, some interesting texts, some interesting dialogue. We're going to ask him about all of that. We'll be right back.
My mom had threatened to throw me out of the house, and I said, if you throw me out of the house, you're ass. I was thrown out. I didn't have a choice. They called the cops. I am furious with my parents.
And later, you're a blanking loser.
Oh!
You're calling your father a loser?
Because he threw me out on the street. And I'm mentally unstable.
Tomorrow on Dr. Phil. She claims her mother-in-law...
You're trying to run her off. You've got no trespassing signs.
She got a restraining order against me after she took one out against me.
...is really a monster-in-law.
Weren't y'all chasing each other around the truck? Didn't you clothesline her?
No.
So you happened to have your arm out and she ran into her?
I did.
Whose side will he take?
Where would you like your chair?
Can I sit next to you?
Hell no.
That's tomorrow.
Chase terrorizes me daily. He constantly is trying to pick fights with me. One night, he came into my bedroom and said, you, and gave me the finger, just out of the blue. He says he's afraid of life and he's afraid of death. My biggest fear is that Chase has crossed the line so much that he'll keep crossing it further and get worse.
Chase is very aggressive towards my wife. It makes me very upset. She doesn't deserve to be treated like that.
Amy says her 19-year-old quadruplet son, Chase, continues to spiral out of control and terrorizes the entire family. She says she has no idea why Chase is so angry with her and wants to hurt her all the time, even though she allowed him to move back home after he dropped out of college. But Chase says his mother does not understand that his experience with marijuana, just at one time, left him feeling like an alien, and he cannot deal with his mental pain.
Ever since I had smoked marijuana, I have been completely different. I have to keep moving. I just can't sit still because being in the moment really freaks me out. Objects look weird to me. Humans to me look foreign, like an alien.
So you're looking at me, I look different?
I mean, hey, you're good looking, you know. No offense to you, but yeah, humans definitely do look like gross to me. They just look creepy to me. I can't explain it in words. That freaks me out a lot. Well, I think my parents make my condition worse. They just don't understand. When I first start having a panic attack, my heart comes out of my chest. That's all I could feel, literally popping out of my chest. My mom had threatened to throw me out of the house, and I said, if you throw me out of the house, you're ass. I was thrown out. I didn't have a choice. They called the cops. I am furious with my parents. I felt betrayed. It shocks me that I would choke my doctor, but I don't regret choking.